Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we have some big breaking news to talk about coming out of the LCS. Obviously, we are in the middle of the LCS playoffs, and one of the biggest stories from the LCS playoffs so far has been the collapse and domination of Cloud9 last week. 100 Thieves, obviously, hey, we're rocking the 100 Thieves today. We got the 100 Thieves up here. I always point to the wrong side, but 100 Thieves dominated C9, really sent them into a tailspin. You know, they went from being one of the best teams in the LCS coming out of the regular season, the second best team. I mean, what'd they finish? A game behind Team Liquid? I mean, they were really neck and neck with them the whole year, to looking significantly worse than 100 Thieves, who were the third best team. And then, you know, there starts to be questions of like, oh, EG pushed TL to the limit. Is C9 maybe the fourth best team in the LCS? Are they even that? I mean, it was really, really crazy. And people had all different ideas for what C9 can do in the short term to try and fix some stuff. But obviously, C9 has come up with a plan of their own. That's what we're going to be talking about in this video today. So definitely drop a like if you guys do enjoy this video. I would appreciate it so much. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the crispy new audio from this new mic that I just got in today, actually, this morning. And subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. We have tons of awesome videos coming your guys' way in the near future. Playoff stuff, off-season stuff, MSI, all of that coming your way, so don't miss out. With that being said, let's get right into this. So, like I said, C9 gets 3-0'd, and then everyone has ideas for what C9 can do. They're talking about, oh, double down on this top lane strategy, send more people top, go for a full-out blitz top. If they want to camp top, you camp top harder. Some people are saying, hey, Summit needs to change his playstyle. Maybe he should play tanks. Maybe they should change their draft. Maybe they should not pick Renekton and all these things. Some people are saying, hey, maybe they could bench this guy or try out, you know, XYZ. Maybe play around bot lane, whatever. But this is what C9 has come up with. They just tweeted this out. Well, this is from Dot because they actually clipped the new C9 video. But, I mean, this is 5 minutes ago. So this is pretty breaking news. I don't know exactly when I'm going to be uploading this video. Probably in a couple hours to, you know, not totally ruin the performance of my other video that I uploaded. But I'll be getting this out to you guys really soon, sometime today. And this is what C9, or this is what Dot posted about C9's video of Max Waldo talking about what they're doing. So let's take a look at this.
Hello everyone, I'm Max Waldo. I'm the head coach of the Cloud9 LCS team. So heading into our match this weekend against Golden Guardians, we'll be making a change in the bot lane. We're going to be subbing out Winsome for Isles.
So, obviously, I'll let him explain why they're doing this move, but this is really interesting. Winsome is benched, and Isles is coming in. Now, obviously, Isles is Australian, or he's from Osh. I don't know if he's Australian or New Zealand or whatever exactly, but he's from Osh. So, some of the things to note, obviously, he is an English speaker. He is a resident player, so they can make this change. Isles is also a guy we have seen playing with the team earlier in the season. He played in the lock-in tournament. I don't think people were all that impressed with him. He had some pretty bad plays. It didn't look like he was necessarily, you know, LCS caliber, especially for a team like Cloud9. So once people, you know, once Winsome was coming in, I don't really think too many people were that disappointed to see Isles going back down to Academy. But obviously Isles has gotten a full Academy season. Maybe he's gotten better since then, maybe not. But either way, most people would say Winsome has really been the weak point of C9 this year. You know, people have been pretty impressed with Fudge, I think, but to me, he hasn't been the most impressive mid laner in the LCS. But obviously, Berserker, Blabber, and Summit have been the stars of the show for C9. But I know Mark Z put out a video recently where he was like, Winsome might be the 7th or 8th best support in the LCS right now, and that's pretty crazy. Again, considering C9 just finished second place. So, yes, I don't think Isles is like an immediate upgrade over Winsome. I don't even know if Isles is better than Winsome. I think they both have their own fair share of issues. Now, they might be different issues, and maybe Isles is the better call for C9 right now, and he'll be able to help them plug some other holes and yada, 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 whatever. But obviously, a big criticism of C9 this year is that they haven't been able to play through bot lane at all. Their bot lane phase has been super weak, even though Berserker has been a monster popping off in late game team fights. It's just the fact that they don't get anything done in lane. Some of that's Berserker's fault. Some of that was probably Winsome's fault. Some of that is the fault of the team, that they just don't play around bot lane a lot. Who knows? But this is kind of interesting to people. You know, maybe this means Berserker and Isles are going to play a bot lane focused game. Maybe Isles is going to try to come in and be lane dominant. Maybe Isles and Berserker can work together better for some reason, or maybe Isles can work better within the Cloud9 team for some reason. Maybe this will help them, implement different strategies. Maybe he'll be sprinting top all game and helping to cover Summit on some of these aggressive plays that other teams are throwing at him. I don't know, but this is a really, really big change in the middle of the playoffs. I mean, we're in the middle of the playoffs right now. But on the other side, I think this is a good time for a change like this because obviously C9 is getting ready to play against Golden Guardians. This will be their easiest matchup the rest of the playoffs. If they win, they're probably going to have to play Evil Geniuses. If they win that, they're going to have to play the loser of TL 100 Thieves. Those are really, really big games. And again, they're coming off a 3-0 that looked pretty bad. They did get to one open Nexus situation, but even that was kind of a miracle to even get there, and obviously that still ended up being a loss. So I think, worst comes to worst, they can see how Isles looks against Golden Guardians. If they still suck or if they look worse, I still think they should be able to beat Golden Guardians no matter what. But even if they look worse, they can always bring Winsome back in. They should be able to play good enough to beat Golden Guardians, as they have been a better team than them pretty much the whole year. So they get to see for free. Hopefully they don't lose the Golden Guardians, but maybe for free how they look, and then they can make a decision from there whether or not this team with Isles or this team with Winsome is going to be better against their harder, more difficult matchups, e.g. TL, 100 Thieves, whatever. So whether you think this is a good or bad move, I at least think this is a good time to make it. I'm still very, very skeptical. Again, I wasn't totally impressed with Isles during the lock-in tournament, but I haven't been that impressed with Winsome either. So I don't know. At least maybe it's a different look, maybe a different champion pool, place out, all that stuff. Let's hear what Max Waldo has to say about why they're making this move.
So a few things led up to this change. One of them was that we were struggling in scrims, and it was difficult to improve from that point. Another was that it was difficult for us in-game to apply and implement the strategies and solutions that we agreed on in reviews in the game itself because of our limited ability to communicate within the game. So with this change, what Isles will be able to do is he'll be able to very clearly communicate with our mid and jungle, for example, and make much more detailed and precise plans on how to get advantages with the team, something that we weren't able to do well before. So we've implemented this change earlier this week. We've been scrimming with Isles for a few days, and already we've seen improvements in our in-game planning as well as our reviews. So we're really confident heading into this playoffs match against Golden Guardians.
So I think that's really, really interesting. He talks about how they've already seen increases in their in-game planning and in their reviews with Isles. Doesn't necessarily say that scrims have been going better, that they've been winning more, but at least some things are going better, and some of the things that they want to go better are. Obviously, he talks about how, being able to have better communication and English skills really helps with setting up plays with the mid and jungle, which support mid and support jungle synergy is very, very important in competitive League of Legends. But some obvious downsides are going to be, hey, probably going to be mega lack of synergy between Isles and Berserker. But at the same time, does that even matter when Cloud9 doesn't really play a bot lane focus game anyway, and Berserker and Winsome haven't exactly been an amazing bot lane duo in the first place? So, hey, maybe that's not that big of an issue. And then, of course, the question will be just how good is even Isles? Is he an LCS level support? Is he a LCS playoff caliber support? And then you're also throwing him, hey, in front of crowds, playoff situation, elimination scenario. If C9 loses, they are going home. So I don't know, kind of crazy, but obviously I have lots of thoughts and opinions about this, but so does everyone else in the scene. So I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out this weekend, but that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate that so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this move. You think it's a good call from C9, bad call, or are you just kind of curious to see what happens? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, stay up to date on all my latest content. Hope we catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.